This Better For You candy is for those consumers that cannot put that candy down, but they hate what it does to their body. Behave is a Better For You candy brand for those who want more candy but less sugar. As consumers, we understand sugar is probably one of the worst things that you could put into your body, but Behave came up with a solution. This brand has garnered millions of views on TikTok. This brand has garnered millions of monies from investors, and they just have a really cool Expo West booth. I mean, like, it was to die for. So I want to see if all the things that they are doing in person, as far as their social media presence, their retail space, their beautiful booths, and all of these events that they're hosting, is their website also standing 10 toes down for this brand. Okay, that D2C channel is lethal when it comes to those sales, creating community with consumers, and getting more investor funding. So let's audit the website of Behave Candy. All right, so we have less sugar, more candy. That's all I want to hear. Somebody who loves candy, that's all you got to tell me, baby. Okay, we have somebody enjoying and indulging in candy. So why this header copy and this image match so well is because people tend to feel guilty about eating candy because, one, they love it, but they understand that the negative impact that sugary sweet candy has on your body. But this brand is reassuring you that, like, you do not have to feel guilty about the candy that you put in your body because Behave got you. Okay. And then the brand, Behave, with the slash in between it. You don't have to behave, actually. This is kind of like going against that. No, you don't have to behave. You don't have to only eat a couple pieces in the bag. You can tear up the whole bag, baby. Okay, let's scroll down. The first, low sugar, I think that's very, very important to put out there because there might be some other brands that are, not being honest about the fact that they're low sugar, or maybe they are low sugar, but then they have another ingredient in it that makes it just as bad as having sugar in it. Clean label candy doesn't spike your blood sugar. That's another thing, another negative impact that sugar tends to have on your body. And you don't have to worry about that when Behave, okay? They combine really tasty ingredients with low sugar and you're good to go. I love that they have the product itself, like the individual candies, as the product image, and then when you hover over it, then it's the bag of Behave. This is much more impactful because I imagine if you are creating a brand that you are claiming to be just as good as the stuff that you are already consuming, but healthier, people want to see the product first. Like, I don't give a damn about the bag. I want to see what I'm going to eat inside the bag that's going to be so amazing. So with that being said, I think they did an amazing job by posting the actual product itself, and then when you hover, you got the bag. Next, we always got to have our claims. 3 grams of sugar, net carbs, 80 calories, fiber. These are all of the things that I want to hear for a brand that is going to be better for you. And we have them for kids. Okay, this is not just a lot of candy. I know the founder of Behave was like, a lot of candy brands are like, they're targeted toward just children. It's like, adults, we eat candy too. But they also want to affirm, like, you don't have to, tell your kids that they can't have their little fruit snacks and things that they want. They can indulge in this, and you don't have to feel guilty as a parent for feeding your kid horrible products with horrible ingredients in them. So they're made for everybody, not just kids, but people who are diabetic, people who have PCOS, everybody who like candy, get you some of these Behave candies, okay? I love this. They have a sampler. I think this is a really good idea for an emerging brand to offer sample products. You could really get a good grasp of whether or not. So what this does is, initially, this person is going to spend less on your brand, but in the long run, they're going to spend a lot more money in the future. So by giving them a taste and not making them commit, because these candies are also on the more expensive side, one, they have the opportunity to try all of the brand products and decide from there which brand they want to continue to purchase in from the beginning. So this is a very a really good way to have like an entry-level consumer not be like dissatisfied, especially when this is a brand that is primarily D2C. They aren't in a lot of retailers just yet. So you don't want to buy the sour bears and be like, oh, I don't really like that, and it's not worth it for me to go out and buy other products because this is a really expensive candy, and I don't know if I don't want to buy something else again and it's too expensive and I don't like it again. So giving you their whole product line in little pouches, you probably right on the spot as soon as you try it, be like, bet I need this in a bigger bag. So this is a great way to get a customer indoors and then spend way more money with them in the future. Meet the flavors. They have I love this. Very interactive website. Very, very interactive. Next, we have their social proof in the shape of a gummy bear. I think this is really, really cute. This is amazing. I love the product image behind. And then, okay, I'm liking this. Now let's go to their product page. Let's see how they're transferring those visitors on this website to consumers, to actual customers. Okay, so we have all the candy. So this is for their general product page. And then when we scroll down, we got single boxes that you can buy, the pouches. So obviously this is a D2C website, so it's going to make more sense for them to sell them in bulk. So I really like that. One box have multiple pouches in them. Absolutely. Again, they have I love this. Everything. Oh, it's sold out. Okay, that's good because people like this, but damn, Behave. Okay, let's click on one of these individual ones. Let's do the Sour Skulls. Love this image. Very, it makes me want to buy it. Okay, it's really pretty packaging. I love the display of this. We got somebody indulging in the product if it'll ever load. Okay, you can see that, it's real sugary or real, it really comes off. Really cool. For the brave. Only for the brave. This is hilarious. So it shows you all of the different flavors that you can buy. The ingredients and nutrition. So they have this. Oh, I love this because a lot of brands, what they'll do is they'll have a really long paragraph of all of this. It's like, nobody's going to read that. So they put this to the side if you want extra information, and then you can read it for yourself. Love that. Again, we have all of the things that you need to understand about the brand, what makes it better for you, all of the different flavors, all of the things that you don't want in your products. No artificial sweetener. You want to know if it actually tastes like real candy, and this isn't just some non-sugar BS. Diabetic and PCOS is for everybody. This is confirming the claim that it is blood sugar. People who don't want to spike their blood sugar. This is go ahead and confirming how they're able to make that claim, which is extremely important. If you're going to tell somebody this is better for you, let it be known why it's better for you. Us versus them. Okay, these are likely all of their top competitors. Oh, Smart Sweets is another brand that's like really up there for the better for you candy. So they're better than Smart Sweets. I love to see it. Sour Patch Girl, you know damn well they ain't better for you. Okay. Top questions. Yes. Instead of just having a frequently asked question page for itself, which you should have, and they do have that down here, as you can see. This is on the product page. This is how you get people who are like, okay, I'm buying it, but I'm still a little bit unsure. Add that FAQ. Oh, don't worry. We already know the questions that you are going to ask about Behave. We got that ready here for you. So go ahead. Let's go back to the top and add it to your cart, boo. Okay. Now, I want to go to the About page because just because you sell product and you're not like a personal brand, that doesn't mean that you sleep on your About page. So let's move on. Candy that's too good to be true. That's great messaging because, again, they are claiming that this is good for people who may have health conditions like PCOS, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, little kids. It's safe for little kids to indulge in. It's less sugar. Like candy that's too good to be true. That makes more sense. That makes sense. We have the founder. I've found her on TikTok. That's how I found out about Behave because she makes a lot of content about her brand. She has a personal story as to why she created Behave. She was somebody that loved candy, but what it did to her body was horrendous. So she created a solution. Female founded, that's important to know in this day and age because people really want to know about the founders behind the brands that they are supporting. We have social proof with people actually trying the product. I absolutely love that instead of just having messaging. We're in a video world, okay? So maximize on that. How they stack up is back into the About page. How Behave gives back. This is a newer brand, so you can't really expect them to be giving like 50% proceeds to X, Y, and Z. They're a small brand, so I love that. And then we're going to top it off where you can buy, okay? You learned all about us, so go ahead and buy. Add us to the cart, baby. So Behave's website is definitely standing the test of time, okay? I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing. 10 out of 10. No notes.